You're eating fruit to be healthy? That's what everyone tells you. Natural, clean, good for you. But here's something most people never stop to think about. Not all fruits send the same signal to your body. Some quietly spike your blood sugar, increase metabolic stress, and push your body to age faster, while others do something very different. They slow the signal down. They stabilize energy. They support how your cells repair and how long they function well. So the question is not, is fruit healthy? The real question is, which fruits are actually working for your metabolism, and which ones are silently working against it? Your body doesn't think in categories like healthy or unhealthy. It responds to signals, blood sugar, insulin, inflammation, oxidative stress, cellular repair, and different foods, even different fruits, send very different signals. Some create spikes, some create stability, some push the system harder, others help it recover. Today we're going to look at 5 specific fruits, not trends, not random advice, but fruits that consistently show up in metabolic and aging research because of how they interact with your body at a deeper level. Fruit number 1, blueberries. Let's start with blueberries. They look simple, small, sweet, easy to eat. But biologically, they are not simple at all. Blueberries are rich in compounds called anthocyanins. These are not just pigments, they act as signaling molecules inside your body. When you eat high sugar foods, your blood glucose rises quickly. Your body releases insulin to control that spike. But when you eat blueberries, that spike becomes slower, more controlled, more stable. But here is the deeper layer. Every time your body produces energy, it also produces oxidative stress. And over time, that damages cells. Blueberries activate something called the NRF2 pathway. This is your body's internal defense system. It tells your cells to produce their own antioxidant enzymes. So instead of just adding antioxidants, you are teaching your body to defend itself better. Why this matters for aging? Aging is not just time. It is accumulated damage that is not being repaired efficiently. Blueberries help reduce that damage signal. How to use: 80 to 100 grams per serving. Best eaten after meals, not alone on an empty stomach. Fruit number 2, strawberries. Strawberries work differently. They are lower in sugar, but rich in polyphenols that support insulin sensitivity. That means your body becomes better at using glucose instead of storing it. When insulin works efficiently, energy becomes more stable. Cravings decrease, fat storage becomes less aggressive. But there's another layer. Strawberries help regulate a pathway called NFGE. This pathway controls inflammation. When it stays overactive, your body lives in a constant low-level inflammatory state. This is called inflammaging. Strawberries help calm that signal, not eliminate it, but reduce unnecessary activation. They also improve nitric oxide production, which supports blood flow. And better blood flow means better oxygen, better nutrient delivery, better cellular repair. How to use: 100 to 150 grams. Best combined with protein or healthy fats. Fruit number 3, raspberries. Raspberries are different again. They are extremely high in fiber, and fiber changes how your body handles sugar. It slows glucose absorption, stabilizes energy, feeds your gut microbiome. But here's the deeper layer. Your gut bacteria convert fiber into compounds like butyrate. Butyrate improves insulin sensitivity, reduces inflammation, supports gut barrier function, and even more interesting, it can influence gene expression. So raspberries are not just feeding your body, they are influencing how your cells behave. How to use: 80 to 100 grams. Best in the afternoon or after meals. Fruit number 4, pomegranate. Most people think it's just high in antioxidants, but that's only the surface. Pomegranate contains compounds that your gut converts into urolithin. This compound activates a process called mitophagy, which means your body removes damaged mitochondria and replaces them with healthier ones. And mitochondria are everything. They control energy production. When they decline, fatigue increases, inflammation rises, cells become less efficient. Pomegranate supports cellular cleanup, and it also interacts with pathways like AMPK and SIRT1. These are energy sensors. They tell your body, optimize repair, become more efficient. How to use 80 to 100 grams of seeds? Avoid juice. Fruit number 5, avocado. Avocado is different, not sweet, but extremely important. It contains healthy fats, fiber, and antioxidants. These slow digestion, which means glucose enters the bloodstream more gradually. Instead of spikes, you get a smoother curve. And in metabolism, speed matters more than quantity. Avocado also supports glutathione production. Glutathione is one of your body's most important repair molecules. It helps with detoxification, cellular protection, reducing oxidative damage. An avocado helps regulate mTOR, a growth pathway linked to aging. Too much mTOR activation leads to faster aging. Balanced mTOR leads to better repair. How to use? 50 to 100 grams per day. Eat with meals. Now step back. Look at the pattern. Aging is not caused by one bad meal. It is caused by repeated signals. Repeated spikes. Repeated stress. Repeated inflammation. These fruits matter, not because they are superfoods, but because they change those signals. They slow things down, stabilize energy, support repair. And when those systems improve, you don't just look younger. You feel more stable, more clear, more resilient. How to use this daily? Keep it simple. After meals, berries. Snack. Berries and yogurt and avocado. Optional. Pomegranate. No extremes. No restriction. Just better signals. Repeated daily. You don't need perfect discipline. You don't need complicated diets. You don't need expensive solutions. You need to understand one thing. Your body is always responding to every meal, every signal, every pattern. And these 5 fruits are powerful because they are repeatable. So next time you eat fruit, don't ask, is this healthy? Ask, what is this telling my body to do? Because aging is not just time. It is information, repeated, until your body becomes what it hears. If you want to keep decoding the hidden signals behind aging, subscribe to The Aging Code. Because your body is not failing, it is responding. And once you understand the signal, you begin to change the outcome.